to be well-spoken. You need to be articulate. She's like, you're already starting behind the 8 ball sounding like this. And you're never going to be able to change sounding like this. She taught me how to raise people up with words. She taught me also how to cut their fucking legs out with your words. She taught me how to do both very, very well. My mom taught me the value of hard work. My mom taught me that nothing in this life is free. Nothing is handed to you. Everything is worked for, sweat for, bled for. And if you do all 3 things, 3 of those things for something, you truly appreciate it once you have it. I'm thankful to be her son. I'm thankful for the work that woman put into me to lead me to be the man that's standing before you guys today. But my mom also suffered from the same disease that I have. My mom was an addict. I'm an addict. I'm a drug addict and I'm an alcoholic. I'm very grateful though, because I've been sober now for 10 years, 6 months, 11 days. I'm thankful that I had a chance to turn it around. I don't want you to think bad about my mom though. She wasn't an addict my whole life. My mom was the youngest of 6 children. She watched all 5 of her older siblings die before they were 45 years old of substance abuse related deaths. My mom knew better. My mom taught us, but we called it the family problem on her side of the family. She told me, she said, don't drink, don't use. We're really good at picking up bad habits, but very, very bad about putting them back down. My mom didn't drink, she didn't use drugs, she didn't do anything until the very end of her life, the last 2 years of her life. I told you, my mom taught me about the value of hard work, and she taught me through example. My mom worked 2 jobs my entire life to make sure that me and my brother were afforded every opportunity she missed out on. At one of those jobs, though, she hurt her back, and she had to have surgery, and that didn't fix it. So she had to have another surgery, and that didn't fix it. And over the course of 3.5 years, she had 5 back surgeries. Each one of those surgeries took a piece of her that she would never get back. Stole a piece of her from us that we would never get back. And as she started falling deeper and deeper and deeper into this depression, the doctors gave her this pill. It was a magical pill at first, called Oxycontin. It was fucking awesome at first. It brought her back. She was up, she was moving, she was laughing. She was talking about going back to work. So we ignored it. When a half a pill turned into 1 pill, and then 1 pill turned into 2, and 2 into 3. It was working. It was medicine. The doctor gave it to her. Nothing bad can happen from that. I didn't know she had a problem until the early onset dementia kicked in. When my mom started forgetting who I was, she also started forgetting who she had to hide the addiction from. And man, it was obvious that those drugs had their teeth in her and they were not going to give me my mom back. You can't tell someone you love to stop doing something because it's killing them if they have no fucking idea who you are. Amen. So I just had to watch for 2.5 months as my mom faded. I'd call her every day and she had no idea who I was. So when my dad called me on New Year's Eve and told me she was gone, I was not sad. I was not angry. I wasn't lonely. I was happy. It was the weirdest sense of joy I've ever had in my entire life. I was happy because she wasn't hurting anymore. I was happy because those fucking drugs weren't working anymore. They weren't hurting her. Then the guilt kicks in. As a son, you're supposed to feel bad when you lose your mom. Sadness didn't come until the first holiday that I associated with her, which was my birthday, May 3rd. My mom, every single year, never missed a year, would call me on my birthday at the exact minute I was born, 7:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No matter where I was in the world, my phone would ring at 7:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And not 7:33, not 7:35. You could set your watch to it. And every year it was the same shitty joke. She'd say, hey. I said, hey, Mama. She said, I just wanted to call and remind you that at this exact moment, 30 some odd years ago, you ruined me and your father's life. She said, BJ, we used to be young and beautiful people. We had dreams and goals, aspirations. And then we had you. She tried not to laugh. She thought she could be serious. And sometimes she didn't laugh for 15 seconds. Sometimes she made it a whole damn minute. But eventually, she would laugh. And I'm not talking about the kind of laugh, the fake laugh that you do in front of your friends. I'm talking about the real stuff. The stuff that you can hear echoing inside before it ever comes out. The stuff you hear just rattling all the way up until it gets here. And then it just floods out and fills up a room. I've traveled around this fucking rock for 40 years now, and I've yet to find a single noise that brings me that much joy than the sound of her laughing. I still hear it very clearly right here, every single day. I've got voicemails I listen back to just to hear that laugh. So on my birthday, right after she passed away, it was any other day, and then I looked at my clock. 7:33, 7:34, 7:35, 7:36. It was real in that moment. She was gone. She wasn't calling. She wasn't coming back. And it absolutely broke me. I watched it happen to my dad on his anniversary. I watched that to my brother on Thanksgiving. Holidays that we associate with the people that mean the most to us. Those first couple holidays without them are devastating. So I wrote this song for me and my dad and my brother. And it was ours for about a year and a half. And then I put it out on a record, and then it became a lot of people's song. So if you've ever lost anybody of any measurable circumstance, this goes out to you. And if you haven't, if you're too young to have lost somebody that really matters, this song will be waiting for you when you do. This is a song called The First Year. It's finally here, that time of year when your favorite flowers start to bloom, and the showers of April cascade into the sauna we call June. Yesterday was my birthday, the first one since you've been gone. All my friends say it gets easier. All my friends have been known to be wrong. 'Cause you left in such a hurry, I had so much left to say. Yeah, I'm just passing by, thought I'd stop and say hi, and that I miss you. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, the two of you said I do, July 4th of 76. It was all sunshine and rainbows till you threw a couple babies in the mix. A shining example of what love could truly be. Like a castle made of sand, watch that mountain of a man fall apart when they lay to rest his queen. She left in such a hurry, I had so much left to say. Yeah, I'm just passing by. Thought I'd stop and say that I miss you. Happy Independence Day. And last New Year's Eve was like no other New Year before. You never think you'll get that call till that call comes a knocking at your door. She left in such a hurry. I had so much left to say. Yeah, I'm just passing by. Thought I'd stop and say that I miss you. Happy New Year.